Petit Planet! Hoyoverse's new cute cozy life sim game, and I was somehow lucky enough to get to try the Stardrift Test. Now, as someone with 600 plus hours in Animal Crossing, I think I'm qualified enough to talk about this game. Working for a company called Lumix Co., I have the job of Planet Tender as part of the Nurture a Planet initiative. Living on an uninhabited planet, exploring the ecosystem, decorating it, helping it grow, and allowing more neighbors to move in as well. I'm given the option of a lush green planet or a desert planet. Since this is the beta test, those are my only two options for now, but I'm assuming in the future there will be more options for planet biomes for you to choose. In the intro, you'll fly across like a water planet, a tundra planet, a desert planet. So I would assume that there's like a lot more biomes for you to choose when the full game comes out. These are my fellow coworkers, Al-Sasani, the chauffeur, and just generally here to help. Our shopkeeper, Glenn, and this big cuddly dog, Mobai, who's basically our handler, and his favorite quote is, "Mo Rush, let's take things slow." I'm given a Lucas seed which grows a Luca tree. Essentially, this is the heart of the planet, and as you progress the game and I collect more Luca to water the tree, I unlock more stuff for things to grow around my planet. Progressing further, I'm given a house, and I get to meet my first new neighbor on my planet.
There's a special smell here.
Yangguo. I get introduced to cooking and... Oh my god! This is fun. And with that, that's the end of the first day. Let's talk about game features now. There's 3 different types of critters that you can catch. There's bugs, fish, and shore dwellers. And they can all be given to the planet ecologist, Moors, who then places them into probably my favorite area of the game, the planet Omni Gallery. Although he only accepts one of each critter. You see this? This could have been your life. Yummy. Hello, future me. I tried to put together my best tour guide outfit with the clothes that I've had available to me so far. I progressed through the game a lot to fill out the Omni Gallery so that I can give you like a proper tour of my favorite part of the game. So we'll start with the aquarium. Oh, you think this is empty? Well, it's all the way over there for some reason. And on the other side, we have the insectarium that you unlock a little bit later into the game. And yeah, that's a nice little tour of the Omni Gallery. We also have farming, so you can grow your own ingredients for cooking or even selling. Every day they'll have like different prices for vegetables. You can even go to your friend's planet to see if they have better prices to sell there. You can fertilize your crops to do things like grow faster, higher yield, or even have different mutations. They can like grow strange, plump, or even this big girthy boy right here. And if you want to just earn a little bit extra cash on the side, they even have this little system where you're basically just an Uber Eats driver and then you cook dishes and deliver them to your neighbors. All of your actions use stamina in this game, so you'll need to eat food to recover your stamina. There's a ton of recipes for you to discover and unlock, and the higher the rarity of your recipes, the more stamina it'll give you. I'm also given a car, which allows me to explore the Starsea for other islets in the galaxy, so that I can collect new flowers, trees, critters I may not have seen on my planet. And if you're lucky with your RNG, you can also find new neighbors to move into your planet. One thing that's really cute and unique that I like is that they have this islet vitality system, which encourages you to not just loot everything on the islet and just peace out. Very similar to like if you're like foraging in real life, just to take what you need and allow it to grow so that you come back later to get more stuff. There's also this social hub where you can interact with other players and you can just chat, emote, and play little mini games with them. They even have this little cafe with like a AI chatbot that you can mess around with. As I continue to grow my planet, I unlock hills, waterfalls, new trees, and even weather. Plus, I even get to expand my house more. I was hoping expanding my house would mean more rooms, but all it really did was expand my house outwards by like 1 square. But hey, at least everyone came to celebrate. Whoa, hey! Why are you aiming at my house? One day we catch our friend Elsasani reading, which is like, girl, you don't read. And according to Mobai, she's like suspiciously requesting a lot of different weird books. I have to help her get some empty bottles from Glenn for an explosive secret that she has, and Glenn is hesitant, thinking that she's up to like no good. But it turns out the explosive secret was just her passing an exam for a station master certificate to help expand our planet even more.
Oh, so the books you borrowed from me, and the station master certification exam, well, I wouldn't say they're unrelated. More like they're completely unrelated.
Reference material, you know? Useful or not, I memorized the whole thing word for word. Not the very least. I didn't doze off during the exam this time.
I thought you drank all the soda pop-pops and were gonna use the bottles for something. But turns out you're just studying for a certificate.
They're for marking the course. So I can show off my super amazing skills at turning, reversing, and drifting to the examiners. You should have seen their faces. Super duper wild! Swish! But anyway, I got the station blueprint, so we can build a new station now.
And with this, we have built our new visitor station on the seat. Not only is there more parking space for visitors, there's stations for our friends to leave gifts when they come visit, and there's a station for us to give gifts to our friends that come visit. Along the way, Mobai ends up getting sick, which I guess is to be expected, because since weather was introduced, he keeps standing outside in the rain. So I end up needing to cover for him to solve everyone's issues. I lost my screw and I need help retracing my steps. I'm running out of space because I'm hoarding boxes. Someone took a fat dumper and clogged my toilet. So in order of priority and seriousness of the issue, I set out to fix all the problems everyone had. Wait a minute. Why is your toilet in the middle of the lobby? And finally I get around to making some medicine to help heal Mobai. And to keep Mobai warm and toasty for the future, I quickly get started building the neighborhood hub. It's a central base for everyone to meet. It's got a news broadcast area, an office, a place to cook, a place to craft, and more importantly, shelter so you can be nice and warm, Mobai. No problem. Thank you. And growing the planet even further, I unlock meteor showers. So I get to work setting up a nice little camping spot so everyone on the planet can have a viewing party.
I've been waiting for you. Come on over.
Oumuamua never misses the planet's most important moments. It was Oumuamua who brought you here. And now we're gathered under the same starry sky. They say every shooting star that crosses the sky carries good luck from afar, just for you.
Oh, quickly then, it's It's wish time! I wish for 10 whole crates of soda pop-pop.
Oumuamua's not a wishing well. Alright, fine. I'll make a wish too. I wish I could leave work on time every day.
I wish to become the official newscaster on this planet and bring everyone exciting stories and fun facts daily.
Today I wish for our planet Ender's life and this planet as well to shine just as brightly for many years to come. Free in spirit and forever at peace. When you first arrived, I asked you what kind of planet you wished to nurture. And now I believe you might have an answer.
Planet Tender, what's your wish?
Our wishes today will definitely come true. The meteor shower will last for a while today, so since we're...
And I think that's a good place to end it. I do still have some more tasks to do, but those are mostly like side things. All right, let's do final thoughts. I genuinely had a lot of fun with this beta. Petit Planet really fills an Animal Crossing shaped hole that I had. These are all the neighbors that I've seen so far in the game. I do really enjoy their personalities and interactions, plus they do seem to be putting a lot of effort into voice acting everything. It's also like very funny when they come visit your house. I really like the quality of life they have when it comes to terraforming in the game. It only takes like one click to move buildings around. They made creating paths really easy. You can just click and drag to create roads. You can round and flatten corners easily. Also, check this out. You see this street right here? If you click this button right here, and then you click right over here, boom, you got a little sewer grate. Even things like creating mountains and rivers, they made it really easy for you to do. I wanted to just burn a lot of time terraforming, but at the end of this beta, they're actually just wiping everything. So I'm gonna wait till the full game comes out before I'm definitely wasting hours building my planet. I also love that as you progress your friendship with your neighbors, you can help them pick out outfits, you can help them decorate their houses since they all have their own themes, and it gives you stuff to work towards for your favorite neighbors. I also really like that there's puzzles that you can do on islets to unlock upgrades for your car, because it adds a little more to the exploration beyond just like foraging on these islets. And it becomes sort of like a very small, almost like Legend of Zelda dungeon exploration puzzle to just get to your treasure. This being like a Hoyoverse game, I was expecting some sort of gacha since their other games so far also have gacha. I'm unsure if they will have gacha when the full game comes out, but it does seem that like the most RNG would be like finding neighbors when you're exploring islets in the Star Sea. Sometimes when you're like exploring the islets, like neighbors might not even spawn. It's very RNG heavy and it's like very random. And it seems like they have like their Petit Planet equivalent of like a battle pass of sorts where you do daily tasks and you get like currency, which then you spend here in this area to get just like special themed outfits and furniture items. Now for some feedback. I think there needs to be a bit more character customization to personalize your Planet Tender. There were like a bit more like eyes, hair, and colors that you can buy after the character creation, but I think there needs to be like way more so that everyone feels a little bit more unique. I would love to see like being able to add your own custom designs into the game, kind of like Animal Crossing. I probably spent like the most time designing like custom clothes, tiles and stuff for my island back in Animal Crossing. But I guess that's kind of hard to do with an online game because there's always going to be like bad eggs and weirdos out there and you'll never know what they'll do. They'll just create like weird and offensive things that'll just ruin the cozy, cute vibe for everyone. The Starseed definitely needs like a map of sorts so that you can like preview like the biomes before wasting your car energy entering them. The thing with like the Starsea is that it's so easy to get lost since like every islet literally looks the same from like the exploration hub. And you only have like a mini map in the top like left corner that only shows like symbols of islets that are close to you. But sometimes when I'm exploring, I want to find specific flowers or trees that I don't have on my planet. Plus with their like islet vitality mechanic, it's supposed to encourage you to come back, but it's kind of hard to do when like you're lost and you struggle to find the islet that you wanted to return to in the first place. So a lot of time I just waste my car energy driving around and just like guessing. Lastly, I really love the terraforming in the game, but the only thing that it's missing is like being able to select multiple objects to move at once, or even just like a click and drag to select like a whole area, because sometimes you just want to move your things like over a couple squares. And it's a bit like tedious to like click and drag each object one at a time to move it over a couple squares. Or like if you want to like move everything to clear space for like a blueprint for your buildings. But other than that, that was the Petit Planet Stardrift Test. I want to thank Hoyoverse for giving me this chance to just try and test your game. Let me know down below what are your thoughts on Petit Planet and are you excited for the full release? Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, give it a share if you like the stuff that I make, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye!